Hey, welcome everyone to my magic studio. I can't believe it's the 15th of May. I'm about to do a reading on our creativity, our life force, our power, like how we're making our creative work in the world and what to do with the forces that are happening around and through us right now. So we just finished this Mercury Sun Cazimi that was I think it was sextile Jupiter, and we're going into a new moon in Taurus with Mars, and so a lot is going on. Really, really deep stuff. And Chiron's in there too. I can't remember what Chiron's doing. I was just looking at it yesterday, but I can't think of it today. So don't be if you feel old wounds showing up over this new moon, remember that Chiron is engaged with this new moon as well. So let's look at our reading for today. And what is the universe? What is the spirit? How is it moving through us and our creative lives? And what should we know? So here we go. Lovely. Queen of Swords. Nice. I love the Queen of Swords. I love when she shows up. Oh boy, nice. Ten of Pentacles. Another beautiful card, and the Six of Swords. So, and the Six of Swords is just reminding us that we are guided. We are going through another journey, another passage, another difficult. Maybe this is, you know, the chasm with those swords poking out. But sixes are success. Like we are being guided, we are being held, we have spirit guides, we have spirit helpers helping us, and we are making it, through this difficult passage. And the Six of Swords reminds us of that. It's like, slow down and see that we are collectively and individually going through a very, very challenging and difficult passage. And we also have support. We have support around us. We have support from our practices, and there is success. Like we are being helped. We're not alone. And so the Queen of Swords, she is the master of owning her power, owning her voice in particular, owning her decisions, owning her choices, owning her ambition, just being very, very determined. And it's almost like it's like no bullshit. Like this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and this is where I'm going, and declaring that. So I love her strength and power and solidity. And she also sees, she has visions. She has vision for her future, she has vision for her life, and she knows she's creating it. She knows she's doing it. So that kind of awareness and conviction and power is, yeah, what we step into at this time, what we embody. And then the Ten of Pentacles is like, the Ten of Pentacles is like the gift of our lives. It's the magic, it's the prosperity, it's the community, it's the joy of being, it's the joy of feeling, it's the celebration. But don't forget about the magic. Like, the magic is such a big part of the Ten of Pentacles, that we have, that we are doing all of this through magic. We are creating through magic. We are owning our magic. And with this power, the power to own our magic and the power to create magic, and the life that we desire, we can get through this difficult passage. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but there was a revelation that I had while I was doing something like this. And it was like, our dreams, our visions are the spirits that are supporting us. Like, those dreams and visions of our best possible lives are the spirits. And so I hope that makes sense to you. And so this is kind of, I feel like this is saying this, that our dreams and visions, our determination, our commitment to magic are what is supporting us as we go through this difficult passage. And they are the spirits themselves. Like, it took me a long time to realize that, but they are the spirits themselves. So yeah, let's get a creator card. So I hope that lands with you in the way it landed with me. And if I haven't described it properly, then let me know and I'll describe it again. So here we go for our sacred creator card. Oh, one of my favorite cards. So it says, bliss is worth creating from, and then it has from crossed out, and then it says bliss is worth creating for, and it has for crossed out, and then it has from again. So there, I'll let you read that. Bliss is worth creating from, for, from. And so remember that that old phrase from Joseph Campbell, follow your bliss. And of course it got rediscovered, because he said it a long time ago, but it got rediscovered about 20 years ago, and everyone was saying it like it was this big craze. I don't know if it is anymore. That was kind of before social media and stuff, but I think it really captured something that people needed. It captured like a point of magic, that there is a future dream, there is possibility, there is hope, and that hope is what when we embody that hope, we feel amazing, and we move towards that hope more. Like, the universe is created from desire. Like, the universe is created from eros, from desire, from bliss. These are the words that are the magic words to the universe. And so it's from the universe, but it's also for the universe. And when we tap into that while we are creating, we are tapping into true magic that is going to shape our reality. I mean, we're not just victims. We're creators. And I think that was a big, that was a big shift in me back then, that when that phrase "follow your bliss" came, because I think before that point I had just been kind of receptive, and took what was coming and liked it or didn't like it, usually didn't like it. Struggled to find a little bit of me to have in this, in these spaces that weren't supportive to me whatsoever. And I didn't think that I had the power to change or create anything else. And over the years, I have worked my ass off on this aspect, and I think that the words "follow your bliss" were some of those first words that, like, I heard those words in my 30s, and when I read Joseph Campbell's famous book, and I was like, is this even possible? Is this possible? Like, I mean, and that was before all manifestation and before The Secret and before all that other stuff that came in after that, in some ways kind of clogged the purity of what is true around this. But I think that the gift of creativity is the gift of creating your own life, and in turn creating a world that we want to live in. And so yeah, that's the gift. And when we see right now, um, all the arseholes that are doing this, and it's like, whoa, 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 no, I don't want a world that's full of giant prison camps and roaming police taking people off the streets, and degradation of the planet, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want a life like that. And that's not bliss. Like, that's not anybody's bliss in anybody's wildest imaginations. So creative people have to get online and get on board with their dreams and their bliss and their vision of a world. And yeah, so there you go. That's what we're doing today, as we get ready for this new moon tomorrow in Taurus. Thanks for listening, everyone, and I'll see you next week.